Hey guys, Happy New Year! Becky Timms here live for The Drive at 5 from BeckyTimms.com on January the 1st, 2018. And so, recently I asked in my Facebook group, I was like, hey, do you guys have any goals for 2018? And everybody was saying what their goals were and how they were going to do it. Hey, Jamal, thanks for joining, and what they were going to do for their goals. And so I was like, okay, hey, Jessica. And so what I did is, at my work, I'm a supervisor. And so it's time now to do performance evaluations for my associates. And what we do is we actually use SMART goals. And so I'm going to tell you what SMART goals are and then how you can apply them in your life and towards your goals, and then especially your e-commerce goals, but you can use them with anything, and I would highly encourage you to do so. Hey, Tennille, and then I'm going to share with you how I use this exact method for me personally 4 years ago when I got started online, and I'll share that with you at the end, but it's been an amazing journey how I went from a Candy Crush addict to over $1.3 million in sales on Amazon. And so I'm going to share with you exactly how I did that. But so first, to start with the acronym SMART, the S is for specific. I kind of like my whiteboard. The S is for specific, and basically what that means is you ask yourself the 5 whys. Who, what, where, when, and why. The 5 W's. Who, what, where, when, and why. And then that's how you can say, what your goal was. When I first started, my goal in January of 2014 was I wanted to have 100 new team members and make $10,000 a month by April the 30th, 2014. And guess what? I did it, guys. I actually far exceeded my goal. I actually ended up with 643 team members, $59,820 in profit, way more than $10,000 a month from my Amazon sales. And it's all because that was actually my BHAG, which was my big, hairy, audacious goal. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It was January 2014. I was sitting at work. I was on my lunch break, and I was listening to Keisha Bass and Pam Peebles, and on my lunch break, and they were saying how goals were so important and to write them down. And I thought about them the rest of the afternoon, and that night before I left work, I went in my bathroom at work. I wrote my BHAG on the mirror with one of these dry erase markers at work, and I took a picture of myself. And after this is over, I'm going to post a picture of me where I did that, my very first week of starting to sell on Amazon. Now, guys, I didn't know anybody on the internet. I didn't even know you could make money on the internet with Amazon, I knew you could sell on eBay because I've been doing that for 18 years, but nothing about Amazon, nothing about making money with drop shipping or anything. And so what I did is, once I made that my goal, I looked at it every single day, and that's what I want to encourage you to do as well. So once you have a specific goal and you know your 5 whys, it's important to make it super specific. Like you can say, I want to get healthy, or you can say, I want to lose weight, or you can say, I want to lose 10 pounds. And you can see where 10 pounds is more specific than getting healthy and losing weight. So that M is for measurable. So you want to have a way to measure your goals. So if you want to lose weight, one way that people sometimes say they want to lose weight is, I'll weigh myself on the scale. So that means you want to lose 10 pounds. But if you don't have a scale, then it's not realistic to say you want to lose 10 pounds if you can't really measure it. So then maybe you might want to measure your weight loss by a tape measure and do it that way. So then the A is for actionable. Actionable. And this is how you're going to do it. And then this stage, what you do here is you actually want to make sure that you have, all the resources that you need to accomplish your goals. And if you're a supervisor, you want to make sure that you provide everything that your associates need so that they can achieve their goals as well. So that's why we want it to be actionable. The R is for relevant. Relevant. we as people and me as Becky, I do this all the time. I have so many different goals going on, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I can, if I can do this or not, or I don't know which one is more important or which one's not. So what you want to do is just draw a graph here, and you want to put the effort that you put in and the value that you receive. And hopefully where you want to focus is right here. When you have the higher value for the least amount of effort, and that's way it can be a relevant goal, and that's how you can know it. Another way is the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule. You can focus on being relevant by the 80-20 rule. Is 20% of your goals for 80% of the return. So 80-20 rule for Pareto. And then time bound is the T. So you always, always, always want to have a date, because if you don't have a date, then you don't know if you'll be able to reach your goal. So you don't want to go like, okay, I want to run a 5K, and so I had that for a long time as a goal, but if I could say I want to run a 5K in 5 years, is that really a goal, or is it, I want to run a 5K by April of this year? So you really need to have, let me stand over here, you really need to have a way to do this. So, and you want to, you want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks so that you can revisit your goal, because sometimes it may not be relevant anymore. What if you, get pneumonia or you get sick or something and you can't run, but you always want to keep looking at your goals and reevaluating them and making sure they're flexible goals and also staying motivated to reach your goals. So what I would encourage you to do, especially if you're in my Facebook group, to write your goal in a smart way. Be specific, have a way that you can measure it, make it actionable, make it relevant, and make it time bound. And so for, the 3 ladies that first joined me when I first started, complete strangers, met them on Facebook. It was Lori and Tracy and Barbara from Illinois. And out of those 3 ladies, Miss Barbara has gone on and private labeled her own scarves with her sister. And Tracy has gone on to quit her full-time job and stay home and support her family. And Lori is spending time with her grandchildren. So guys, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. And it's all because of that one big, hairy, audacious goal that I wrote on my mirror at work, after work, in January of 2014. And so I want to encourage you to do the exact same thing. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer any that you might have. But I just want you to stay flexible, stay motivated, have those goals for 2018 so that you can have $10,000 days, or you can have $20,000 days or $30,000 days, because guys, the sky is the limit with e-commerce. And, the reason that I do this is because I want to help you earn your first dime online, because I didn't know it was possible either. I didn't know, that you could make money online. I went from, like I said, playing Candy Crush, being a Candy Crush addict, to over $1.3 million. Actually, it's more than 1.3, but I like the rhyme of that. $1.3 million in sales from when I stopped sharing my results, because I realized it doesn't matter what I can do, it's what I can help you do. And so that's why I stand up here and share SMART goals. That's why, hey, I'm actually in my gym clothes. I have my hair up. I did, I've been home on vacation for like 2 weeks because of the holiday. I did not get on the treadmill one time. And so my friend, I encouraged her like earlier in the week. She's like, it's my first day for my Couch to 5K. And I was like, awesome, you keep going. I'm on like week 6. Well, that was like 2 weeks ago, and then I quit, or didn't quit, but I haven't been on the treadmill in 2 weeks. And so when she wrote that today, she finished her first week, I wrote back, I was like, Nicole, you're so inspiring me, so I'm going to get on the treadmill. So I just got off the treadmill. I'm up here, wanted to train you on this. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing New Year. So happy Monday. And what's my favorite word in the whole wide world if you're on here? Hey, Shamelis, thanks for joining. He's my favorite doctor down in Florida in the water industry. My favorite word in the whole wide world is cha-ching, and that's because I want to help you earn your first dime online. So hope you have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Drive at 5. Bye.